22. Be Tiptop. A beautiful woman is like that painting which overwhelms, wonders and makes madly its all spectators. Woman is like a pleasing musical instrument, love is its string and man is its artist. A woman is not for understanding but for loving. They are like modern art, men love them much as because they are not understood. Woman gives fulfillment to a man's life, as such, a woman can make a death great. She is the most wanted woman, who is attractive to many men. Nursing of a hearty, calm and honest woman is the purpose of marriage. The female sex is the source of pleasure of all creatures. Woman is reproductive. A woman encourages a man in every sphere of his life and as such woman is called power. Women's encouragement are behind all searches for wealth. Those who go to war field with women's encouragement either sacrifice their lives or come back with victory. The nation whose women are not strong, cannot expect to materialize the goals of their men. Women's activities are the measuring scales of a nation's health and power. Without a woman, we are helpless in our childhood, gloomy in our youth and without any consolation in our old age. A woman has two roles, a wife and a mother. A good wife makes a good child, that child wins the sins, wants and unfulfillment of the society. By the loving encouragement of a wife, a husband's ambitions come into reality. Before a woman smiled, the world was gloomy, the flower gardens were bushes and the men were saints. As such men want that women should always smile. Let the women be ever young and ever strong. Because youth is the root of all smiles and pleasures. The woman who always passes her time in comfort, moves hither and thither, frequently visits the relatives' houses, puts on male dresses, who is addicted and exhibits her body to all, is the most criticized woman. A wicked and derailed woman who is pleased if her husband goes abroad, does not remember her husband while he is abroad, does not wish him after coming back from abroad. Criticizes her husband, harms him, always shows dissatisfaction, shows expressive suffering, makes noise, becomes alert when she hears the voice of a stranger man. Acts against the liking of her husband, behaves in such a manner which is against her husband, engaged in adultery. Don't have regard for their husbands but make conspiracies against their husbands. Spend all the savings of her husband. The fine arts of a woman are showing her beauty, expressing many things by various physical movements, hiding herself, pretending to be shy, scotching nails with each other, keeping a leg over another, marking on the earth with small sticks, engaging her child in playing, kissing and being kissed by him and pleasing her beloved by dance, songs and instrumental music, weeping, being well dressed and by laughter, often adjusting her dress, keeping her eyes down, drawing eyebrows up, biting lip and tongue, leaping lip with tongue, often unfastening and fastening of hair, looking at the way of her lover and expressing her feelings of love and sex in various ways to her beloved. Hypnotizes a man and convinces him to give her any valuable thing. A woman grows a deep love with man, take benefit from his and then leaves him. Women are thief, stupid, cruel and not good-hearted but sweet-spoken and makes friendship with anybody who can serve her purpose. The characters of fire, elephant, snake, king and woman are never understood. Fire does not make any difference between its food and any other things. One should not step on dry branches of a tree, and in the same way, a thief, a king and a woman, even if she is a friend or a wife and mother of your children, cannot be trusted. A woman may be a highly educated one but loves ornaments, clothings, gifts and money more than her husband. He who cannot love anyone is generally greedy for money and miser. Allah knows everything. He of course knows that the women are the instruments for enjoyment for the men. A woman is as sweet as the juice of jackfruit. But its gum is too sticky, and as such one is to be very cautious before taking it. Hidden feelings for women are such bondage of death. The fuel which is easy burning, is burned up very quickly. And in the same way a man who is easily influenced by a woman, loses his power, wealth and everything. A man who is obedient to a woman is abominable. And these type of men cannot make any progress throughout his whole life. A policeman chains up a man but does not hypnotize him, but the intoxicator makes a man senseless by opium as well as chains him up. Women are having opium with them. Young women are like sweet meat, wherever they go, ants will follow them. Women smile meaninglessly, and at this sight, some men weep, some become poets, and some of them suicide, but all these are meaningless. Don't relay arum in the wordings of your wife. By smile of woman, many unwanted incidents occur in the world, and losing of sense by a sensible man is one of those. Even 10 men cannot rape a woman if she does not wish. Nature has given them such power. The woman who is determined to get respect from others can get it even from a group of undisciplined soldiers. A girl becomes a woman within a very short time. Both physically and mentally, they are much more matured than a boy or man of her age. As such, they look old earlier than man. Nature gives beauty to woman at first and also snatches it away from them at first. A woman remains satisfied so long she can think herself at least 10 years younger than her daughter. When a woman gives birth to a child at the age of 20, she becomes proud. At 30 she becomes responsible, and at 40 that child itself makes her a child. Women are like bamboos which swing by a mild wind but don't break up even by a storm. Women and children cannot tolerate negligence at all. They are to be always hypnotized by pelting, love and sweet words. A woman be unruly to the extreme, but yet they need a support. A woman never wants to be friend of only one. They are goddess and greedy, they want worship more and more they get. The goddesses of the heaven never feel uneasy to hear any flattery from her devotes, and the goddesses of the earth have also the same quality, and as such they are given the title of goddess. Women like a lion their admiration in front of them. Be careful to cut a joke even with your wife. Women become very much pleased if somebody praises about their beauty. Women are not attracted by arts and crafts but are attracted by the flattering of the men involved in the arts and crafts. It is a great weakness of women that they are melted by a praise and are slaves of sweet words. Women are conversant in nature. Women can love any man whomsoever she finds at her reach, but neglect those who don't have unruly power or a man of liking of many women. The earnest prayer of an ideal woman is to get respect, regard and love from others. Women want love not as they are beautiful, best, aristocrat, glamorous or intelligent, but as they are women. Their mind is very greedy and not satisfied by a single man but want many. When a man can make a woman laughing, the woman thinks herself well protected. By 2 things a woman is born again, those are a good dress and a love letter. A woman can be compared with a shadow. If you follow her, she will escape from you. And if you escape from her, she will follow you. Women can adjust with any situation very easily. She is a lady whose voice is low, soft and sweet. Normally a woman is having an attractive personality during her unmarried life. A widow is better than a maid of her same age. Among fruits mango, among rivers the Ganges, and beautiful women is best. A river becomes full-fledged in rainy season and a woman becomes chaste at her old age. A woman is always a successful actress and dancer at her youth. A young woman is physically and mentally very sensitive. A young woman can be compared with a chaste equerry. A woman with an attractive chest and a heap is the most wanted to the men. A man cannot describe a woman whom he has not observed in the light of love. A woman's mentality is brittle like glass, do not adjust due to breach. Woman's supposition is more correct than the assurance of a man. A woman cannot be won hurriedly. Win a woman if you can, she is the most pleasant creature. The best heavenly gift. At the progress of a husband, a wife is enthusiastic and proud, and at his sufferings, she is his support and comfort. During weal, a wife is a luxury, a plaything, and during woe, she is a counselor and a nurse. Those who neglected and torture women, who encourage men in all their activities and their best companions, are barbarians. Don't be late to marry a good bride, otherwise you will repent. You won't gain anything if you want to enjoy the extraordinary beauty of a young wife's body like a beast. Beauty of women is a great wonder, mysterious, and is a part of the excellent, unlimited and universal beauty created by Allah. Such beauty is not only limited in the outward sight of a woman's body, and one cannot feel it by mere sex game. Although a woman is beautiful, but she cannot fully feel and overwhelmed by her beauty. It is something abstract. Women have a kind of beauty which cannot be found before she crosses her youth. In the society where the women's movements are restricted, the men always look at the women with sex appeal only. But in the society where there is not restriction for women's movements, the men can look at, gossip or touch any woman without any sexual excitement. Some particular dresses are selected for women beauty. If those dresses please the sexy men, and the women become symbols of sex. When a woman starts a work, proceeds for a work, she is to sacrifice more or less womanly character. Somewhere an attractive look, somewhere a bit touch, somewhere a melodious tone, somewhere an attractive posture, somewhere a smile, and somewhere delight. Natural variety is the main capital of this society, misusing which they are trading and profiteering. The flourishment and flow of virtues and sins of a society depend on its exercise in the lives of its women community. Women are merciless, cruel, and cannot forgive anybody. Women do not show signs of anger or irritation outwardly. Women cannot tolerate mystery about their husbands, as with mystery poems can be written, heroism or wisdom can be shown, but conjugal life cannot be run. So if a woman does not understand something, she destroys its existence and does not maintain any relation with it, or reshape it up to her choice. If she cannot do either of the two things, she remains angry with it. A woman either loves or hates and does not know any third way. When a woman is deprived of her status in a family, then she becomes very dangerous. A woman's revengefulness overtakes her all other emotions. A woman often engaged by one of these things: husband, education, or hysteria. Women cannot live with these three things: lies, rumor, and murmur. Common people, especially women, can't live without the three things. Hair, dress, common sense, and behavior are the four ornaments of a woman. Women are not at all suitable for any fine work, high thought, or fine joke. Women are in favor of plain expressions. They understand straightforward words, likes to do easy jobs, and enjoy plain jokes and entertainments. Women have a great positive consciousness, and as such they are having a strong sense of rights. That is the easy power of understanding of a woman by which a woman can be assured whether she is right or wrong. Generally, a woman does not think over something deeply, but she is always in favor of comfort. Especially, they are very much interested to acquire new experiences. Two things are very important to a woman: honor, a safe and sure shelter, and a suitable status for her children in the society. There is no difference between yes or no of a woman. Cut jokes, make fun, flatter, and please the women. But don't discuss about any important matter with them. A woman may have a wonderful merit but does not have talent. Talent or a power of creating something new, as they are always inwardly. A woman passes her childhood, adolescence period, and matured age within merry restrictions. Those are: this should not be, this should not be done, and this should not be said. This chain has fastened the women wholly. Women are not without any inability, but all her inabilities are made by situations, which are created by men and a well-planned political conspiracy. Women are the most strictly banned alive item of the man-controlled civilization. Even today, men consider woman as only an instrument of entertainment. They are banned everywhere, and all places are restricted for them. The woman who has no financial liberty is to pass her life like a maidservant. In the underprivileged society also, men are ruler and torturer, and women are ruled and tortured. This system of tortures and deprivations are made permanent by some religious and social rules. Capitalism makes both man and woman into commodities. Women are being tortured by men throughout ages with the help of unscientific, undemocratic, and orthodox thoughts and consciousness. Women themselves are revengeful to women. In many cases, women have been tortured by other women. Blind obedience to husband or religion's superstitions are responsible for it. To captivate women, men made family, society, and state made God and prophets, wrote innumerable books on religion, philosophy, literature, science, social science, psychology and many other subjects. No army has even confronted its rival with so much instruments. This is because men worry very much with women. As such, men have never recognized the liberty of women. Men are always afraid that the civilization made by them will be destroyed if they do not captivate the women. This is called father-controlled or man-controlled civilization. In the father-controlled civilization, men are the first class and women are the first extorted class. Men has taught women that to accept sufferings for men is the love and to sacrifice throughout for them is the womanliness. Men has always taught that women will always keep on sacrificing and enjoyment is only for men. Today the women should understand and say that women have the equal right for enjoyment. Women make a hodgepodge everywhere. Just after your marriage, you will see that your wife goes towards the opposite direction you go. Keep a woman carefully even if she is on your lap, as scripture, emperor and woman never wants to remain under control. Women like to compare them with other women. Women are like vehicles. They are to go to the direction which the drivers direct. A boat, a horse and a woman accept whosoever use them. A bicycle and a woman are alike. Cannot be assessed from away without handling it. If you can ride it will run, otherwise it will throw you in a drain or a ditch. Women are like scent, attraction for them will remain so long they are closed in the receptacle of prestige. Beautiful women generally do not get a good husband. A woman's power is her tears. A husband can never adjust with a wife if she is too much self-conscious. Qualities of a wanted bride are aristocracy, courteous, parents alive, educated, wealthy, having attractive physique, glamorous, smart, active, smiling, beautiful and lucky. The most attractive women are those who are proficient in music, sweet-spoken, can make fun, intelligent, submissive, kind, shy, having a high status, patient, having a balanced personality and luxurious. The excellent women are those who are know manners and etiquettes, who are famous, have the qualities like a special credit, devoted to her elders, loved by her elders, friendly, a good wife and always obedient to her husband. The bride who is having a dark complexion, having nice hair, having less hair in the body, lovely and having an attractive physique, having nice eyebrows, courteous, moves nicely, nice looking, having attractive eyes and waist thin. This type of women are always lucky even they don't have aristocracy, so one should marry such type of a girl. Don't marry a girl even if she is an aristocrat, who is offensive, teeth not nice, eyes yellowish and whose body is covered by hair. Such type of girls are always unlucky. She should be recognized as the unholy. A horse can be assessed by its ears, king by gifts, girls by smile and a man by coughing. Women who have dancing soft hair, slim body, teeth well arranged, are of low class. Mare type of women are those who are having well-built breast, strong physique, small belly, high hip and fair complexion. Elephant type of women are those who are short, having much hair in the body, shoulders short, body bulky and large teeth. Lotus type of women are those who have a soft body, sharp breasts, look like a deer, colorful face, sharp nose and voice soft and sweet. Painting type of women are those who are slim, shoulders short, large breasts and hips, body haired and looking restless. The women who are having white teeth, flute-like voice, nice-looking nose, large eyes and hair black and smooth, are always happy. Hair type of men are those who have thin legs, waist, hip, hand and ears, well-arranged and nice teeth, round face and always cheerful. Bullock type of men are those whose necks are broad, complexion fair, looking still and hands sweating. Horse type of men are those who are slim, head, shoulder, ears and fingers long and a strong hip. The happy men are those who are having a manly voice, intelligent, large penis, long hands, bright forehead, tip of the nose bright and reddish between the two eyebrows. He becomes rich and lucky whose creased head and forehead are broad. The man who is handsome, courageous, strong, proficient in many languages, truthful, sweet-spoken, proficient in speaking, well-educated, intelligent, genius, well-experienced, clever, efficient, grateful, having strong determination, understands situations, pure calm, having control on his passions, patient, forgive, having a balanced personality, pious, regardful, soft-hearted, courteous, shy, shelters a helpless, happy, loving to his devotees, a good lover, useful to all, powerful, reputed for good deeds, loved by people, can please women, wanted by all women, wealthy, the best, not hypocrite, avenue, looks after welfare of dead enemy's family, a good player of sex game, knows how to adjust with his wife, trustworthy, sympathetic, can make sexual union expressing the desire indirectly, solvent, self-dependent, able to look after others, attractive towards recreations, interested for roaming in the wood, sacrificing, and qualified, is fit for women. Those who suffering from leprosy, phthisis, worms, AIDS, jaundice or any other fatal disease from whose mouth and body bad smell spreads out. Even a prostitute avoids a man of harsh-spoken, criminal and cruel. Wherever there is a problem, you will find that a woman is behind it. Addiction, woman and cards, these three things spoil a man. Although men are fools, but sometimes they are dangerous too. Especially when they fall in love. When a man becomes madly for a woman, he becomes tricky. No man is full-fledged without the company of a lover. They are not a full-fledged man. The man who understands the weaknesses of a woman is like that hunter who finds a spring in a summer noon and starts living there. Liberal men suffer a lot, simple and honest men too. No matter a man is of the same age, a father of a woman, or he is about to die, a man is always a man. His thirst for enjoyment is reckless, desires don't bother about death, it is even flaming. Body of a man is a traitor, beastly, cannot tolerate the heat of woman's body, melts down like candle. If a man is hindered to see the women, he will try to find out the reflection of women in men and other animals. A man's mind is like a meteor derailed from its axis. Runs aimlessly in the dark sky with sparkling and becomes calm and quiet when can bow its head somewhere. Good boys don't hypnotize a girl. They express their wishes through their looks, love letters, and never request a girl again and again to marry him. A fascist man does not consider a woman as his co-warrior, colleague or friend, but thinks that women are not human beings who are a peculiar creature only to serve the purposes of men. And a peculiar creature can mix up with one man only. Although a man can mix up with many women. The man who is very much offensive in his office is very timid in his house. There is nothing like domination by men. But there is federalism in capitalism. Weakers are tortured and suppressed by the strongers is the reality. Worthless men have too much showmanship. A greedy woman inclines to a rich man. But an able, qualified and strong man is wanted by all women. Besides that, women want those men who are interested about them. Women pay respect to those men who are very punctual about their duties. And love them who are reckless, don't bother for right or wrong. Women like the greedy men as they win them through it. Women garland heroes. Women are too much inclined to those men who are wanted by other women. Average women like the average men and finds defects in those who are ideal. Women considers the civilized and honest men as weak men. And embrace the uncivilized ones. Most of the men do not know how much merit and sense of feelings are required to smell a rose or to enjoy the smile of a woman. The man who knows the love policy of women can become beloved by women. Women are too shy, and the man who neglects them knows nothing about women's character and is considered by women as worthless as a beast. The man who understands a woman, understands everything in the world. The man who can express himself without any hesitation, can easily draw the attention of a woman. A man may have enough money and many other qualifications, but to win a woman a good physique is essential. A strong man never becomes victim of any situation, but he can adjust himself with any situation. A man cannot be a man in its real sense, he should have some talent to be a man. The man is like a large tree which wants to stand upright on its trunk. He is fit for being the head of a family and father of a child. The man who has not ever suffered and is not a seasoned man is not much wanted by women. As sufferings make a man kind and patient. The man having no manly character, is the most unsuccessful man to the women. Women cannot depend on such man. This dependence is not outwardly only, but it is of trust and of hopes and aspirations. This type of man is curse for a woman's life. Men want to win and women want to surrender. Women understand children more than men, but men are always more immature than women. Men talks about women as they like, a women deal with men as they like. Men run after women and lose energy and merit for nothing. Men want women's love and women want money. Men love smoke and women love materials. As such, men run after their ideal women and women after the powerful. Women want union and men want estrangement. Women want to sacrifice to a great man and man wants to discover a great glaring. Women is contented by union and men by invention. We say that the women are weak, but see how much strong they are. And if a man is a gentleman, is too much helpless. Men are idle by nature and they work on compulsion. Women have a natural liveliness, which is expressed by their activeness. They are not expert in any job, but they find pleasure in work. They are cautious about transactions. As such, women can do better in the jobs where physical or mental courage is not required. Woman becomes a philosopher just before accompanying a man. And a man becomes a philosopher just after accompanying a woman. Men are uncivilized and women slang. Men are the fires of desires and women cold water. Men are cyclones and women shivering trees. Men are hunger and women cold drinks. Men are thirst and women satisfaction. Men are bees and women flowers. Men enjoy and women for enjoyment. Men are rivers and women seas. Men are sky and women the full moon. Men are beggars and women impresses. Men are harsh and women soft. Men are strength and women inspirations. A man always run after earning and a woman always remain busy with her body. Men love a woman by sight and a woman love a man on hearing about him. The world is a stage and all men and women are actors and actress. Woman has created the world of love and men the heaven of estrangement. Women urge for happy union, men for sorrowful relief. She is beautiful so long she is reproductive. This reproductive power is her beauty and youth in real sense. More for this reproduction is her love. Today a man is measured by the figure of his bank balance and a woman by his own figure. Women's age is measured by their bodies and men by mentalities. Influence of opposite sex is at large in growing up in life. Men are diligent all right, but the women have more power of feelings. Men can see and women can assess. Men and women are the two powers of the society. In the socialist contrives, women are followers, companion, colleague and friend. Communism has given men and women equal right. Men have courage and women have beauty. The main characteristic of men are their power of judgment and physical strength, and by these powers they control everything. A woman's main characteristic is to coordinate home affairs and to control the power of judgment of a man. Women can become too cruel, but a man can't, as religious rulings keep them weak. Woman can destroy, men can do it too, but sense of justification stop them. Women can do unjustified acts very quickly and those acts are terribly beautiful. Unjustified acts of men are ugly as there is a pain of sense of justification in it. Choose that man who has a good future and the woman who has a good past. Women can accept any change easily, but men cannot do it so easily. Men tolerate pains as unwanted punishments and women accept it as a natural inheritance. Men work and think and women feel everything. Men have many creations in the field of biology, but their creations in the field of minds are innumerable. That power of creativity remains active if it is not frozen due to derailment of passions. The addicted who catch hold of the flame of a candle to possess it fully, burns himself and puts it off as well.